COVID-19 pandemic. This has definitely changed everything around the world. From our basic veterinary way of living to the ordinary circumstances of the teaching-learning process has suddenly shifted into far different from what it is before, as we are now experiencing the new normal. School heads, teachers, students, parents, and all stakeholders face numerous challenges brought by this new normal education system. However, this never tickled down our spirit nor destroy our unwavering goals towards our mission of continuously acquiring quality education. Truly, today certifies the culmination of our students' hard work, of surpassing all the challenges amidst their way, and of the relentless pursuit of their dreams and aspirations in life that will enable them to embrace opportunities with clear vision and purpose. Welcome to the most significant event in our students' life as we join them in celebrating the triumphs of their success as they cultivate the habit of resilience, determination, and self-reliance amidst this crisis. This is the Deogracias G. Arles National High School for Senior High School Year-End Rites, the virtual ceremony. With this year's theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To start, let us take honor and pride as we pay tribute to our Philippine national anthem and thank our Almighty for all His graces and blessings through a prayer to be led by Hannah Balahadia with honors from General Academic Strand.
Kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, dalas ang silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo pagkaw, ay hinatang tudla kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtinig, kapituwin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us pray. Let's bow our head, close our eyes, and feel the presence of our Lord. Father God in heaven, we are here today, humbling ourselves to you because we believe that without you, we are nothing. Please help us to chase away the dark clouds and lessen any troubles in this day. Dear God, we are asking for your help to guide, protect, and make this celebration a success. Please give us knowledge and understanding to understand and follow your will, not thine own. Help us to reach our goals that wait for us in the First of all, nagpapasalamat ako kay Jesus sa among mga ginikanan who have been there all the time to support and encourage us when we feel like throwing our hands up in frustration. And also, sa among mga dearest teachers who moved with us with knowledge and encouraged us to believe in ourselves. We thank you, God, na sa tihak sa mga kabudlayan and challenges that we are facing today, in which COVID-19 pandemic brought us, we still managed to pursue our dream na makatapos ang inyong pag-eskwela sa senior high school. Thank you, Lord God, sa mga tao na ginagamit mo to encourage and to remind us that we should win this fight. May you continue to bless and give them more strength to be able to continue to touch the life of their students. Oh God, keep them safe in your powerful hands, and only this day and this success, Lord. We bring back to you all the places involved, our God and personal Savior.
Life may be a store of unending struggles, but fear not, because with the strong spirit and competent mind you successfully honed within you for the long years shall make you stand out until the end of all your resounding endeavors. Let us now listen to Cleo Mark Francisco with high honors from General Academic Strand for his welcome remarks.
To our honored parents, to the principal one of Two Gracias G.R. Laws National High School, Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, faculty and staff, fellow graduates, schoolmates, students, netizens, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to everyone. According to Winston Churchill, success is not final. Failures is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. It is natural for a human to encounter and face challenges. Failures won't ruin our lives completely, but instead, see those failures as an opportunities that will motivate and mold us as an individual to become stronger and better one. Ang kabuhi hindi mahapos. Labi na gid sa panahon sining pandemya. Wala gid kita nagpaabot na ang mugalini ang magdangtan sa tanan. Wala gid kita nagpaabot nga pati pag-eskwelahan natin ay maapektuhan. Ganay balat ko kagbalaan naman nga hindi naging mahapos ang ating mga naagyan dulot sining COVID-19 sa ating mga pag-eskwela. Damay something gid kita nga ginapangita na miss kag damay kulang gid. I thought it would be easy hasta pila ka mga semana nagligay. Halin sa pag-umpisa sa klase, may mga tion kong pisa nga daw natakaan ako kag daw nagulayan. Nagkaabot sa akon ang discouragement, temptation, kag kaluyahon. Kitungod, di ko ka-enjoy kag di masyado kasaho sa new mode of learning na ginimplementar sa aton. There are some instances na nagkakadumduman ko ang mga nagligad sa mula pa sang pandemya nga daw sa ano kanami kagasadya sang paghiliubod kag pagsinulhayay sa sulod sang classroom kag campus. Sa daw ano kasubok panumdumon nga this is our last year na tani para sa amon nga mga graduates ang ma-feel kag ma-experience ang high school life. But sad to say, ginain ang sitwasyon ng COVID-19. Balan ko nga naagyan naman ang naagyan ko, my fellow graduates, nga nag-iisahan sa sulod sa kwarto, kag nagamuning-muning nga daw pero bilang nagapang-wake up, kag ginatuyo basta modules na gani ang ginatubang. Makadlo ka mayog sa hindi, pero muna matuon. Pero kay tungod ara gid nakapagkit sa akon na huna kag tagipuson ang goal ko nga makatapos, gani gid pakibatuan ko yadtong mga pagsulay, kataman kag katuyo, saying, I can do it. I can do it. And praying to the Lord for His guidance and to give me strength and keep me away from any anxieties and worries so that I can focus on my study. Kag thankful gid ako kay na-overcome ko ang akong mga struggles and hardships sa akong pag-eskwela. I made an illustration here that student life can be partaken to a man who desired to buy a diamond. We knew that diamond was so beautiful and shining, but it is precious and very expensive. He needs enough money to buy that splendid diamond. But for him, he believes that it is not impossible. As long as he has the faith, courage, and ambition, he will make it. Every day, he saved money and put it on a piggy bank. Every money he put are coming from his hard work, perseverance, and effort. Until such the time he waited so long came that the diamond that he aspired to be is now on his hand. To all the students and learners, be like a man who believes in his own capacity. As long as you have the faith, courage, and ambition, everything will be possible. Give your best if you want to excel. Because someone said, excellence requires more than just showing up. Once a philosopher said, excellence is not an act, but a habit. Yes, it depends on our attitude. Because if you have the courage and enthusiasm to do your responsibilities as a student, and a compassion to yourself, especially to your parents who sacrifice everything despite of all hardships, problems, and infirmity, they were always there and willing to support us. To my parents and to all the parents, thank you so much for your unconditional love and support. You are the reason why we strive so hard and pursue our dreams. You are one of our inspiration. To my family and friends, thank you so much for your help and advices and assistance in times of difficulties and needs. To all the teachers, faculty, and staff of my school, headed by our principal, Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, thank you so much for your continual guidance and your eagerness to do your job and responsibilities as our mentor, to mold us and to help us to know our interests and become a better version of ourselves. To my former and new SSG advisors, thank you so much for everything you have done. I love you all. On behalf of all the graduates of the school year 2020 to 2021, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our school, to Gracias G.R. Los National High School, formerly called Tambaliza National High School. Thank you so much for the quality service and serve as our molding place to where we can learn, develop, unleash, and know our passion, talents, and skills, and help us to be a globally competitive individuals. We are the proof for your fruitful service and excellent teaching. We really feel the great love and care you show to us. And above all, I would like to thank God for His unending grace and love. Your greatness and kindness endures forever. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. Today, I must say, we made it. We made it. God bless us all.
Let us get inspired by listening to the messages of the Department of Education Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones, Regional Director Dr. Ramir B. Oiteco, Schools Division Superintendent Division of Iloilo Ruel F. Bermejo, and Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, Principal 1, the Gracias G. Arlos National High School.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 6, Western Visayas, Schools Division of Iloilo. Office of the Schools Division Superintendent. Message to the graduates and completers, school year 2020-2021. I greet all completers and graduates for having hurdled the most challenging school year in our time. School year 2020-2021. This is the second time that we celebrate and recognize the hard work and success of our learners, where there is absence of colorful and festive programs attended by parents, teachers, learners, and other stakeholders. Since the end of the last school year, schools have started using online portals to banner the fruits of educating young minds despite the challenges and difficulties posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Indeed, no pandemic or any calamity of this kind shall ever weaken our spirits to persevere for the good of our schools, especially of our learners. This year's theme, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is a testament to the Department of Education's desire of bringing quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating education to every Filipino learner staying at home due to the pandemic. To our learners, especially the completers and graduates, these times of great challenge call us once more to understand fully what resilience means. This word may be hazy for many of you today, but resilience is not just about being able to overcome experiences due to adversities, disasters, or calamities. A psychologist said, resilience is the ability to rebound from setbacks without being discouraged by external circumstances. Let the difficulties you have encountered this school year make you more highly self-motivated and equipped to face challenges, big and small. We cannot be ourselves without the other and without the others. And so, we thank everyone, the teachers, community leaders, LGU officials, alumni, and parents for never abandoning us in our fight for education. Truly, we will not be victorious in this fight without you supporting us throughout this journey. We recognize most especially the role of our parents, our strongest and most important collaborators in this new normal of education. For they did not only contribute to the final realization, but at the same time, participate in our mission of developing lifelong learners. This pandemic has affected so many, but as long as the family is complete, life goes on for us. Thanks to our families for their contribution and their patient support. As we continue to adhere and commit to protect the safety, health, and well-being of our learners, teachers, and personnel to prevent further transmission of COVID-19 while ensuring learning continuity, DepEd Iloilo remains committed to strengthen and improve the delivery of quality and relevant education to every Ilonggo learner. Various programs and innovations are to be implemented before the school year ends, which include the establishment of farm schools and institutionalization of the Iloilo Division Employees Academy, or IDEA, among others. These initiatives shall ensure continuity of learning not just of our learners but also of DepEd personnel appropriate to any setting or situation. Again, our sincerest congratulations to everyone, especially to this year's completers and graduates. With you all in our minds, DepEd Iloilo, the premier schools division with a glorious past, prominence of the present, and distinction of the future, shall keep our commitment, making every Ilonggo learner a champion. Padayon ang edukasyon sa Iloilo, kay padayon ang pagboylo Iloilo. Signed, Ruel F. Bermejo, Schools Division Superintendent.
My warmest congratulations to the parents, members of the graduating class 2021, teachers who have sustained and surpassed the difficulties that we had encountered this school year 2020-2021, brought by this pandemic, the COVID-19. Despite of the difficulties, we were able to succeed in our goal to continue our learning process. This year learning process is different because of COVID-19 pandemic, in which we use the modular learning modality. You were able to succeed to face the difficulties that you had because of your determination and overcome this hardship. This will serve as a lesson to all of us that whatever difficulties and hardships along the way, we can surpass it if we are optimistic and have the courage to pursue our dreams. I would like to quote from the 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7, which says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. You fought the good fight in continuing your studies despite of difficulties. Because of your faith and determination, you have finished another chapter of your life, the secondary education. To the graduates, the knowledge and experience that you acquire will serve as a lesson that you must confident and firm to overcome the trials that will come along the way. Have faith that everything you do, you can. Never give up and always remember. From the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Congratulations and God bless.
To introduce to us our inspirational speaker, let us welcome Mrs. Lavenrose L. Are, Teacher 3.
To our humble and dynamic principal, Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, guests, parents, graduating students, my fellow teachers, ladies and gentlemen, good day. According to James Allen, man is made or unmade by himself. By the right choice he ascends as a being of power, intelligence, and love, and the Lord of his own thoughts. Today, I want to stay as happy as I am right now. My heart is in my throat and my spirit is flying as I have given the privilege to introduce our commencement speaker. I am standing here before you not to bargain our party, but to sing the merits of existence of our speaker. He finished his elementary education at Pulupinya Elementary School, Pulupinya, Concepcion, Iloilo, year 1996. His secondary at Concepcion Polytechnic College, now Northern Iloilo Polytechnic State College, Concepcion Campus, year 2000. He was a graduate at Central Philippine University, year 2005, with the degree of Bachelor in Secondary Education, majored in English. He obtained a certificate for program for non-specialist teachers in KLE in 2008-2009 at West Visayas State University. With his enthusiasm to continue to touch the lives of his students, he enrolled and finished his Master of Arts in Educational Management, major in English at University of San Agustin. He was a teacher in our school for more than 5 years. He believes in the lines, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Hence, he was detailed at Loong National High School and was transferred at Haro National High School for 2 years. We are elated to have him as our co-teacher because during his stay, he put Tambaliza National High School to the limelight of success. The school won in different contests in municipal, congressional district level, division, and regional level. At present, he is a teacher too at Leonora S. Salapantan National High School. With great pride and honor, join me in welcoming the bombastic, eloquent, and an epitome of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago. He is none other than Mr. Jonard Verdiflor.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Levin Rose. You always amaze me with your eloquence and generosity. Again, thank you very much for your invitation for me to speak in this first and historic virtual graduation ceremony. I am delighted to come back not as a prodigal son, or as a prodigal teacher, or as a PWD like Sir Marlo and Sir Darrell, not to mean as person with disability, but to mean as person without the leg. I grew up in the island of Pulupinya. We have the same colors, the same sentiments, the same ideology about life in the island. Tambaliza, the imagined island, imagined community, in the Book of Lumbera 2000, writing the nation, pag-akda ng bansa. This term means as a community of dreamed up, people who aspire to become one society and whose members are in agreement about certain aspirations. She stands tall with grace, confidence, and pride among the barangays in the municipality of Concepcion. Its unique geographical structures confer its identity as one of the finest coastal barangays. Its white crystal beaches spark, glitter, and boom. Tambaliza National High School adds color to the majestic island to become one of the finest attractions in the 5th District. Tambaliza National High School was not just my home, but my refuge for 8 years. And you, my former colleagues, sisters and brothers in the teaching profession, to special mention our former principal, Mrs. Leda Garrido, who has been a good mother and mentor to all of us. Our memories immortalized in my heart. To the outstanding principal, Sir Erwin Betingo, Sir, I commend your honesty and dedication. To you, dear graduates, you are all the orators of my life. Many stories were written and many stories were untold. Some stories begin in once upon a time and end happily ever after. Today, allow me to tell you my story, with the beginning by asking question taken from the famous orator, and I quote, "What is the meaning of life?" All of us will question at some points about our meaning and purpose in life. For some, life without meaning is equivalent to death. That is, if life has no meaning, why bother living when eventually you know you're going to die? Let us believe that life should be lived to the fullest. We live not just for ourselves, but for others as well. We have different interpretations of what ideal life is, and there's no fixed set of values that we should follow. Thus, I feel it is up to us to decide what ideal life is and find our own meaning of life. We provide the meaning of life. Today, we are disturbed with COVID-19. This pandemic is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be expected. This reality helps us to define what kind of life we want to live. Humans as automatons by technology and social media like Google, Yahoo, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Jokingly, someone says, "Dear Facebook, stop suggesting me people I know. I know them, but I don't like them." Remember, everyone we meet, someone we know, good or bad, has something to teach us and learn from. That is why education is not about medals and high grades. It is all about manners and good characters you have learned. Never ever complain about life, because complaining doesn't solve anything. Rather, appreciating your life is when the magic happens. You know, it took me 5 years to finish college, but happy to say I was one of the Centennial graduates. Sadly, I failed to finish it in 4 years. So, if you failed, just try again. Try harder. Try better. Try smarter. Or try something else. And don't be afraid to be called trying hard. Additionally, with humility, this July, I will be graduating my master's degree, and it took me 9 years to finish. Lesson: no matter how long it took me to finish my degree, it's a degree. I don't let people bully me their time of success. We have come into this world not to become someone else. We have come to become who we are. So, we don't need to change who we are for anyone. Graduates, every time I look at Mount Pan de Azúcar, I articulately borrow the lines from an actress. May it remind me of every little child that no matter who you are and where you are, your dreams are valid. I have some chosen discourses that can be used on your way to find the true meaning of life. In the ballad or composo by the late Lola Norma Atanoso entitled Gugma ni Punay. Diri sining isla talon nga mamingaw, masubok kaayo ang hunisang bukaw. Nagahilibion siyang binayaan, sang kaupod nga manugpa, langga kapihak sang dughan. Sang may tungang gabi si Punay nahulog, sa sangasang sambag sa iya pagtulog. Matahom nga bulbul basa na sang luha, ang bangkay ni Punay wala na makita. First, this ballad dramatizes sadness and pain. Tears are symbolisms of breakdown and separation from someone, or a gesture of dismantling the feeling from a person or a place or a thing. Paradoxically speaking, it is not okay not to be okay. We, the Islanders, are loving, resilient, and strong people, but we too cry. The bukaw, or owl, dramatizes the feeling of loneliness and sadness. The feeling of nothingness is felt, yet the feeling of happiness is evident in our words and in our actions. Second, from the luwa of Nanay Ana and Inday Nilda Distuwa. Nunoy, sa idalom sang imo karsunsilyo, may nagahulon nga tukmo, ang kurti malabuglabog, namunga nagahulon sa duwa mo kaitlog. Ay abaw Inday, nagpakatig ka, do batu bantiling ka, hindi ka madutlan sang gunting nga labaha, pirong madutlan ka sining akon gina daladala. Nunoy and Inday are honorific particles which are important signs of respect. It means that you, the Islanders, are polite and respectful. Let me quote, "Good manners are just a way of showing other people that we have respect for them. Politeness, on the other hand, is the act of choosing among one's real thoughts. Politeness and respect for others is like investing pennies and getting dollars back. So, be polite and respectful to your teachers, parents, neighbors, and to yourself." According to the Hurubaton, ang maayo nga pamatasan makapaayo kag makapakuruna sang bulak, o kung makapakulinta sang bulawan sa imo itsura kag makahatag sa imo sang kadungganan. Third, the life that we are traveling by is not always safe. There are problems to deal with along the way. We need to continue our journey because God is with us. Have faith and be inspired. And finally, time flies fast. But as we move on, let us find meaning in the thought that don't give up. For all the trying times in your life, don't ever give up. Don't ever lose that spark of hope, even at times when the journey gets too difficult and plagued with too many uncertainties. Keep that faith alive and never ever get tired. For someday, soon the tides will turn and a new ray of sunshine is born. Tambaliza, Tambaliza, malinong kami sa Tambaliza. Tambaliza, Tambaliza, puno kami sang kasadya. Let me end my speech by quoting the Daruwadi of the late Lulo Jugracias Arlos. Laganday-ganday kantilahay bukilkil hamo. To you, boys and girls, congratulations and to God be the glory. Thank you very much.
To present to us the senior high school graduates, we have Mr. Darrell C. Morong, Teacher 3, Senior High School Coordinator, and to be followed by the confirmation of Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, Principal 1, will do the honor.
Mr. Erwin S. Biatingo, Principal 1, Tambaliza National High School, I have the honor to present to you the 114 graduating students from Academic Track, General Academic Strand. 39 are boys and 30 are girls. From Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, Home Economics Strand, 7 are boys and 10 are girls. From Agri-Fishery Arts Strand, 18 are boys and 10 are girls. They have satisfactorily completed the academic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 curriculum program. They are now ready for your confirmation.
By virtue of authority vested in me by the Department of Education as a representative of Dr. Roel F. Bermejo, Schools Division Superintendent, Schools Division of Iloilo, and upon the recommendation of Mr. Darrell C. Morong, the Senior High School Coordinator of Tambaliza National High School, that you have satisfactorily completed the academic requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum, I hereby confirm your graduation effective today, July 16, 2021. As such, you have all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations!
Learning in this difficult time is very challenging, for it gave us some pretty severe challenges. But fortunately, in some ways, it has become the wind beneath your wings, and completing it with flying colors is a great achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present to you the Academic Excellence Awardees and the graduates for school year 2020 to 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the graduates of TVL Home Economics, Specialized in Events Management Services NC3, Local Guiding Services NC2, and Front Office Services NC2. For the male are Quinto John Ray V, Bagaforo Ronnie Jr. E, Balgame Rico D with honors, Fernandez John Bert S with honors, Garcia Brian V with honors, Himoya Ayan B, Sarce Rakjan D. And for the female, we have our Quinto Ivy V, Pagaforo Rachel B with honors, Bernabe Christine A with honors, Iscamilia Jacqueline O, Lampago Prince Lane A with honors, Manatad Paula J with honors, Mercolino Roslyn T, Moreno Zaira B with honors, Santander Remy Jane A with honors, Torre Blaze Grace L with high honors. To my Events Management Services class, congratulations!
Good day, everyone. Today is the day of a reaping of what had been sown, even in the midst of this pandemic crisis. May I present to you the 2812 Food Fish Processing Graduates, Batch 2020-2021. Male, Advincula Rainiel A. Agnes Daniel P. Barlas Giancarlo C. Batallones Reggie T. Bordan Harold A. Dogomeo Aldwin Jade A. Estrella Rexter M. Gregorio Remar G. Lauron Aldon John L. Malumog Iverson L. Malumog Virgil Dave B. Midel Roland John C. Nene Warlito P. Padisho Ferjan B. Padisho Jackie B. Ramos John Lloyd T. Tamse Raymond B. Tingal Limark A. Female. Bagaforo Isel A. Bagaforo Metsi Joyce G. Balodio Queenie B. Balsicas Eugene E. Batallones Divena A. Escorial Arabresel B. Gonzales Robelin A. Montino Mary Grace A. Reyes Regent Pearl A. Valderrama Noemi A. That's all. Thank you and may God bless you all.
Here are the graduates of General Academic Strand for school year 2020-2021. Agudo Bruce Lee. Alcala Larry Jr. Anguas Elrod. Asturias Vernon Paul. Bantayanon Fritz. Belio Louis. Brillantes Melvin. De Lucendo Dexter. Jocares John Mike. Dumagin Lester. Francisco Cleomark with high honors. Libria Mark J. Montaniel Jason. Padisho Alden. Usadas Eljon. Robles Francis Claire. Rufino Carl Edrian. Table Ken Lester with honors. Alison Corina Macario. Bajango Shaina May Bagaforo with honors. Basa Jean Escorial. Gahigas Mary Ann Tayab. Kanoy Ana Grace Bansiloy. Morong Lara Jane Villanueva with honors. Nene Eliza Medalio with honors. Octaviano Rizali Villamor. Octaviano Zaira May Pabriaga. Oracion Claire Argonsola. Peñaflor Famela Jean Gregorio with honors. Rojas Therese Antoinette Pansensoy. Sarita Queenie Parilla. Sarita Hershey May Maraba. Congratulations, graduates!
Here are the graduates of General Academic Strand School Year 2020-2021. Aldaya Kim Jamil Kasuyun. Arid Jihuya James Ganancial. Bakungko Marvin Claro. Bantayanun Abi Di Julian. Belio Francis John Cosi. Dosejo Benji Gonzalez. Dosejo Charles Gonzalez. Elizar Melvin Pipito. Iscamilla J. Lowy Lumawag. Gregorio Ken Lester Dumangkas. Lamera Michael Caripiano. Loyola Gerald Bakongko with honors. Padisyo Sami Burdan. Parilla LG Gabayeron. Parilla Elkim Gabayeron. Santander Kenen Talamor. Simpron Jan Eric Santander. Valderrama Arbin Jr. Jocadis with honors. Valderrama Arnwindel Javier. Valderrama Mark Jocadis. Villanueva Rakimfil Arak. Agudo Carolina Mahinay. Alyuso Cristi Sarita. Azuelo Erika Berhino. Balahadja Hana Lacerna with honors. Binisano Kea Ayan Marie Distoa with honors. Binyas Rowilin Basa, Burdan Isabel Hirarman, Di Julian Thea Joy Dolorosa with honors. Dosejo Ivy Marie Gonzalez with honors. Luyaw Geraldine Barilla, Orasyon Rachel May Santerna, Padisyo Jolimi Burdan, Paner Ani Rose Pipito, Pipito Joy Libria with honors. Robustro Ruby Layao. Congratulations and God bless us all.
To formally close today's virtual ceremony, let us listen to the words of gratitude to be given by Blessed Grace Torre with high honors from Technical Vocational Livelihood Track Event Management Services for her closing remarks.
To our honored parents, friends, faculty and staff of our beloved institution, to Gracias G.R. Laws National High School, and to my fellow graduates, a pleasant day to all of us. This is indeed a pleasant day for all of us, because today is our graduation day. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. I'm so proud of us, fellow graduates. Tungod sa pihak sa mabudlay na sitwasyon subong, tungod sa COVID-19 pandemic, but still, we managed to pursue our studies. We managed to adopt the new normal education. Na-overcome naton ang anuman ng mga kabudlayan or hindrances sa pag-eskwela naton. To quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. I really like this quote tungod nagahatag siya sa akon sang encouragement and also nag-remind sa akon na i-take positive ang mga trials, ang kung anuman ng mga problema, ang kapigaduhon, and even ang COVID-19 pandemic. These are just small things compared to the strong determination, to the strong will inside me na makatapos ang aking pagtuon at maging successful in the future. My fellow graduates, what pushed me to pursue my studies sa pihak sa mabudlay nga sitwasyon subong tungod sa COVID-19 pandemic is my dream to have a good job and to be successful in the future. I want my parents to be proud of me, and I'm sure that this is also your goal. We all share one common goal. With this, I would like to give tribute to all of those who have been a part of our journey throughout our high school life. First of all, to our Almighty God, who is always a part of our life, may it be in our success or in sorrows, sa paghatag sa aton sang kusog kag kabakod to bear with the challenges every day throughout our journey, for guiding our decisions, our steps, kag sang tanan-tanan naton nga mga ginahimo. Graduates, we must always be thankful to our Almighty God, not only for better or brighter days of our lives, but also for darker and stormy days. We must always remind ourselves that everything happens for a reason, and God is in control of everything nga nagakatabo sa kabuhi kag palibot natin. Fellow graduates, dumdumon tagit pirmi nga hindi ang kaugalibon kakakusog ang reason kung nga nga nakagraduate kita kag na-overcome naton ang mga hardships sa ating pag-eskwela. It is our Almighty God who brought us through the great waves of life. He is the reason nga nalampuwasan naton ang mga pagtilaw nga naatubang naton sa aton pagtuon. And we must always remember that God is with us along the journey of life. Kag diin man kita magkadto, we must always remember that He is with us. Secondly, to our dear parents, sa aton nanay kag tatay, mama or papa,
always gid naga-support sa ating pagtuon. Nay, tay, ma, pa, salamat gid sa inyong abuling kag mga pagsakripisyo man sa amon throughout sa amon pag-eskwela hasta nga nakatapos kami sa high school. Sa pihak sang amon mga pagpasaway sa inyo, but still, ara na kamo gihapon for us. Thank you so much, dear parents, and we offer this day to you. And of course, who would forget our dear mentors, who are a great part of who and what we are today. To our moms and sirs, who are a great part of our success. Kay mom kag kay sir, nga proud and happy seeing their students nga makagraduate kag nagtinguha gid sa pihak sa COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you so much, moms and sirs, for molding us to the best possible version of ourselves. Salamat man, moms and sirs, sa inyong mga sacrifices, sa mga pagtudlo ninyo sa amon, not only in academics, but also for the good moral lessons you have taught us. Today, we will exit the gates of our alma mater, Gracias G.R. Laws National High School. But the genuine knowledge you have taught us will forever be inculcated into our minds and hearts. We owe you a lot, moms and sirs, and thank you so much for all the support. Today, we close a momentous chapter of our high school life. As we open the door to our next journey, let us not forget where we came from. Our beloved alma mater, Gracias G.R. Laws National High School, the genuine source of knowledge, skills, and values that we will use to soar high when this time comes. To my fellow graduates, let us finish what we've started together. Let us make our dreams into reality and fulfill our duty as the hope of our nation. With this, as one of the graduates of batch 2020-2021 in this virtual graduation, I wholeheartedly thank all of you who have contributed a lot to our success. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
At this point, Cleo Mark Francisco, SSG President, with high honors, will lead the Pledge of Loyalty.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. On this solemn occasion, we, the graduates of Gracias G.R. Laws National High School, formerly called as Tambaliza National High School, Class 2021, pledge ourselves wholeheartedly to the great aims and ideals of service to our alma mater, to be always truthful and honest, to love profound studies and worthwhile activities, and to concentrate all our knowledge and efforts for the welfare of our community and our fellow men. Ever mindful of the name Gracias G.R. Laws National High School, only thus we can be truly loyal to our alma mater. So help us God.
Indeed, this pandemic calls to mind the importance of education, for we did not waver amidst any adversities, as we together build the foundations of our dreams. The completion of your secondary education is a living testimony of your hard work, courage, tenacity, and determination. Let all these collective experiences inspire hope in you to seek greater heights and aspire for a higher purpose. The Gracias G.R. Laws National High School would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the proud parents, graduates, honored guests, faculty and staff, school administrators, and all stakeholders for being with us and made this school year possible. And above all, to God be the glory, who is the source of everything, and let Him be your guide as you travel your journey towards success. Congratulations and Godspeed, Batch 2021.